with your Core Complete Swayback posture corrections. Alright, so for our swayback posture corrections, we're just going to get a couple areas with our tennis ball, or with our lacrosse or our tennis ball here to start out with. Alright, what I want to do is just start out by rolling my feet. Alright, if you've ever experienced plantar fasciitis or kind of issues with your feet, this is definitely something that you want to do. Really, any woman that wears heels or anybody that's running a lot, is going to get a lot of tension at the bottom of their feet. Really what happens is the connective tissue starts to ball up and it pulls down on everything, so we have tightness in our hamstrings and tightness in our hips, whatever it may be. So this is really the first area we want to look at here. And what I'm doing is I'm just pressing into this area. I'm looking for any spots where I kind of feel restriction or tightness. It's not going to be painful in this area, but you're still going to feel like it's balled up. I'm going to find that spot, really press into it like I'm stepping on an ant or something, wiggle my toes over it until that area starts to press. Alright, I'm going to do the other side as well. Again, base the foot, work the outside, work the inside. Alright, then I'm going to move on to my calves. With this, another implement that I like to use for the calves would be you can use this thing called a stick, which is almost like a dough roller, but we like a PVC pipe here. It does the job very well. You can turn your foot to the outside to get sort of the lateral structures. You can turn it to the inside to hit the inner portion here, but I'm really feeling it light up here, just doing it just like this on this hard floor. And this is something that is really much more effective than a foam roll in this situation. You can also use a lacrosse ball. I find that the lacrosse ball is a little bit more difficult to hit areas just because we're kind of limited in our room that we can press down on. But with either one, you want to start at the base of the Achilles tendon here, the heel, and move all the way up to the base of the knee. Okay, now from here, we're going to finish up by rolling the hamstring itself. All right, with this, once again, we can use the roller here, but the difference being is I like to get a chair. Actually, I don't have one here in front of me, but you want to get a chair and kind of get into it and oscillate over it. So the ball provides a little bit more focused oscillation here. You can do it on the floor, but if you can, you can put it down in a chair, kind of extend your leg up and down over it, and that'll really get into that area. But once I find the spot of restriction, I can move to the inside here, move to the outside. Once I kind of hit that spot, again, I'm just going to kind of just extend my knee over it, start to work it out. Okay, so once we get done, again, 15 to 30 rolls in each position, spend 15 to 30 seconds kind of working out the restrictions that we feel, and perform that as a warm-up. Now, once we hit those areas, all right, we're going into our mobility drills. All right, so for my first drill, what I'm going to do is perform what's called a rock back. With the rock back, what I want to do is just come onto all fours here. I'm up on my toes, rock back with my heels, hold, come forward, trying to keep my back flat like a table, kind of letting my hips sink in. Trying to just relax my hips, holding, coming back, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps there. Okay, from here, our next exercise is going to be leg lowering. All right, so for the leg lower, what I want to do, you can put your leg up on a door stop or something like that, but what I'm going to do here is just bring both feet up, just lowering one leg down, trying to keep my abs tight, and just keep this leg up in the air. Now, if you can't do this without your back arching, or you start to feel sort of tension, what we want to do is just start on the ground. You can also put a towel roll under your back to maintain that arch. Actually, in this situation, just raise the leg up, hold, and come down. Just like that, all right? 10 to 15 reps on each side. Then we're going into a floor slide. All right, abs are tight. You actually want to maintain that arch in your back with this. Slide up, hold, come back down. Take a deep breath at the top. Come back down again. I'm looking for anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. All right, we're going to finish up with our press-up exercise. All right, for the press-up, again, just press up to kind of the point to where you start to feel this only in the upper back. I'm holding for 10 seconds at the top and coming back down. Moving up a little bit higher, coming down, a little bit higher still. So with each one, I'm just trying to press up just a little bit more until I get to rep 10 or I start to feel tension in my lower back. We definitely don't want that. Now from there we are going to perform our core circuits. Once we're done with that, we're going to finish up with just a couple stretches, the first being a press up. So once again, I'm just going to spend 30 to 60 seconds in this extended position. I'm tightening my butt cheeks and pressing my stomach into the grounds here. Okay, from here, we're going to perform a calf stretch. Right, for the calf stretch, I'm just going to come up against the wall, press my back heel into the ground, hold 30 to 60 seconds in each position, and then we're going to finish up with a wall hamstring stretch. And for this, what we're going to do is place one leg up on a wall and just hold. I don't really have access to a wall that I can kind of demonstrate here, but I'm going to put it up on a wall. My leg is just going to be extended out. You can actually inch forward to make the stretch a little bit more intense. But again, we're holding for 30 to 60 seconds on each side, all right? And those are your sway back corrections.